Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Joints and Crypto, sponsored by 2:47 p.m. I'm your host, Scooby Dabbington. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Blood on the streets today in the crypto markets. Look, man, the market is really shaking out weak hands. People that got in trying to get rich real quick. People got in just trying to make $1 real quick. People trying to get rich the next day. Look, folks got to stop trying to get rich the next day. There's no such thing as easy money. Gotta remember that. But the upside to this is, look, you need to lose first to understand that this is not a game. Everyone should learn from this. 930 million in leverage options expired today. 800,000 traders with leverage got liquidated. Man, you got to really think about this, man. This is you playing with your money. You playing with real money right here. You playing with legit money. Um, Shout out to all my people who still holding. If you still holding, you got diamond hands. You really got diamond hands because a lot of people, man, they folded. And you in for the long term. Be patient. Try buy the dip. I'm not sure if it's bottomed out. I think we're gonna get an uptick. Then I think it'll drop lower, possibly than where we've been to this point. So try to drop your entry points. That you've been in from the top or whatever. Today we're gonna discuss and go over what's going on in the crypto markets. How everything's affecting the crypto markets. You got Biden's tax enforcement plan, and that's gonna really be big because that's tackling people who are making transactions of $10,000 or greater. All that needs to be reported, and they really want that reported. What's to say about all of the exchanges that are offshore and how they're going to track that? That's a lot. That's going to be a lot. But basically, the Treasury Department on Thursday outlined its plan to raise $700 billion over the next decade to help fund President Biden's ambitious American Families Plan through new tax enforcement measures that include cracking down on reporting in red-hot crypto market. And there you go. They telling you right there that the market is red hot right now. It's bleeding right now. I'm not sure if it's blood on the streets yet. Facts that including in that plan is it's new reporting rules that require bank and financial institutions to report information about account inflows and outflows to the IRS, right, as a way to detect unreported income. They want to know about that unreported income. Cryptocurrencies, crypto asset exchanges and custodians, and crypto payment services will also be subject to that new reporting rule, the Treasury Department said. So, man, they really want to get down on that, man. Again, like I say, man, if you receive cryptocurrency worth more than 10,000, just as most businesses are required to report cash payments of 10,000 or more. So it's not really different. They're just trying to put more regulations on the crypto market, and it's probably going to get tighter and tighter as the crypto markets prevail. Because right now they're still prevailing, even though we're in a dip. But it'll probably get tighter and tighter because you got a bunch of FUD and things that affect the market, things like that. That maybe the traditional stock market is not affected the same way. So we'll see what the future holds for us as far as Biden's plan or whatever. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll really keep you up to date on that. Next, what we got is your boy, 27-year-old, the 27-year-old behind Ethereum, Vitalik, however you want to pronounce his name. He isn't surprised that the crypto markets crashed. He's sitting on a lot of coin himself. in the crypto crash of the past few days, it's shocked a lot of investors around the world. Even though the meltdown wiped out a huge chunk of Vitalik's wealth. That's the owner of Ethereum. Um, you know, he's not surprised that it's down. You gotta think your boy, he's down to 870 million from around 1.1 billion. Like a day, dropping the bucket for big boys like him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not really surprised. He's thinking that it can end months from now. I'm not. I might have to agree with that also. But basically, what he's saying is we've had at least 3 of these big crypto bubbles, um, and often enough, the reason the bubbles end up stopping is because some event happens that just makes it clear that the technology isn't there yet. I would have to agree with that. I feel as though the technology is still growing. It's still a speculative market. So you need to be careful when you're investing into crypto. I mean, any other stock, but you really need to be careful in the speculative market until you really start to see case users actually rolling out and actually working. But that's your boy, on the Ethereum. Not surprised at the crash. There's a few other guys who are not surprised at the crash that happened, and they're thinking that we may even have a further meltdown. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay tuned to that. Also, what we're gonna have is not really directly related to crypto, but it's partially the Colonial Pipeline CEO. He's getting ready to testify in front of Congress next month. So basically, they experienced a cyber attack with, it was a ransom. They wanted that ransom in Bitcoin. And Colonial Pipeline paid that money in Bitcoin. But basically, the chief, Joseph Blount, he's set to pretty much appear in front of Homeland Security. So they'll question him about a ransomware attack that basically, broke down the pipeline or whatever. We ain't had no gas for a few days or whatever. The gas was running out, lines was backed up, everybody was worried. You know what I'm saying? Grass wasn't getting cut. So he'll be, speaking in front of Congress. You probably want to watch that. Allegedly, the attackers who've been doing this ransomware, they've gained 90 million in Bitcoin. So you might want to stay on top of that also. That's some info you might want to look into. You know what I'm saying? Again, y'all want to stay on top of that IRS because they're really on to the ransom reports and things like that. So you really want to stay locked in on that and make sure that you're not the last in line, making your moves. You know what I'm saying? Now we're gonna go on next to free Bitcoin. I know y'all probably haven't heard, but BlockFi pretty much was giving out free Bitcoin. It's allegedly, I believe this is real. One customer received 701 big. So they really messed up. You understand what I'm saying? Big time. Supposedly some of the customers or most of the customers sending back their coins, returning the coins. But basically, they mistakenly sent some users Bitcoins as part of a promotion. They're working on reversing it. They made an incorrect promo payment in Bitcoin instead of US dollars to certain customers. So, though they're working on reversing it, a number of recipients withdrew the coins before the company could backpedal. So, I don't know how that handled, how that really goes down. If law enforcement gets into that or anything, but maybe the customers ran off with bags. I believe that 701 Bitcoin comes out to like 29, 30 million. Don't quote me on that. You gotta do your own math. You understand what I'm saying? But that's crazy. That's really crazy. On next, what we got is, I think, Robin Hood. We got Robin Hood. Yeah, Robin Hood. Right here. So Robin Hood, they're planning to give everyday investors IPO access. You understand what I'm saying? So you'll be able to get stocks early, initial. You know what I'm saying? Before it comes out. You dig what I'm saying? So you'll really be able to do that. That'll really help a lot of beginning investors. They can get in on initial public offerings. So Robinhood, oh, what else we got next is that Robinhood plans to give away access to IPOs to everyday investors. That's going to be big. That's going to be real big for investors to have access to initial public offerings that'll get you in the game early. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you really want to do. I don't really mess with the stocks. It's a little easier to get into, in crypto we call them ICOs. It's a little easier to get into ICOs than the IPOs. That's just my opinion. But that's still big for Robinhood to really, I guess they looking out for their investors. They looking out for the investor. So that's really big for them right there. Now we're going to go a little off topic, man, but this might be good for some people. I know a lot of people really big into the social media or whatever, but Twitter, man, Twitter's reopening. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Twitter's reopening applications for profile verification. And that's going to be open to the public. So, all you want to be celebrities or celebrities, Twitter has announced that it's reopening public applications for profile verification, meaning that you can now look to get your own blue check mark for your profile. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to be big for a lot of people to get you in the game. I know a lot of people is big into social media. They want that blue check mark. So you want to check that out. That'll be coming up soon. Basically, got a list of requirements that you're going to need to fit. So, some verification requirements. So, you're going to have an identification and qualification requirements. Different categories such as government, companies, brands and non-profit organizations, news, entertainment, sports, activists, organizers, and other influential individuals. If you want to be verified, your account has to fall into one of these classifications, and the bona fide required for approval are fairly steep. All right, so you want to really check. If you want, step your Twitter game up, get that blue check, man. You really want to check into that. Really want to check into that. Other than that, man, look, man, thanks for tuning in to Joints in Crypto. Man, we appreciate you. We're going to be coming up with better info, more info. This is our first run right here. We're going to have some stock analysts coming in. We're going to have some traders coming in, especially for the people who want to learn how to trade crypto specifically. What stocks, what crypto tokens to pick within the crypto, ecosystem. I might bring some people in so everybody can get their bags up. Man, thanks, man. We'll catch y'all next time. Bang. It's allegedly, I believe this is real. One customer received 701